What's up, everybody? This is Chris Kane here with the Unofficial Therapy Podcast. I'm joined by my boy Everett.
What's going on, everybody?
This is going to be a podcast mini, or mini podcast, however you want to say it. And we're going to talk about the importance of having a crew around you, since Everett and I are in this group. I'm going to call it a group. What is it? Solstice? What is that? Is it a group or?
Dude, I don't even know what it's called. Like a collective. That sounds so.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
This sounds pretentious.
Squad.
We're in this collective.
We're in a
actually.
squad.
All right, so we're in this squad. This I think group is more appropriate. Whatever.
Yeah, group.
Where we like write, produce, and star in our own content, kind of thing. And while we were on set a few days ago, we just kind of realized we randomly kind of came together, and it was nice to have people with similar interests that were all kind of going towards the same goal, and it had a feel to it. It was something kind of special about what it was.
Yeah. No, because I was telling Chris, Marvin, April that before I met any of them, I was very much so like, oh, I'm going to do this by myself, and I can do it by myself,
Right.
and all this stuff, so I would always try to do stuff by myself. And it's not that I wasn't capable of, like, writing my own stuff, producing my own stuff, starring in my own stuff. It's not that I wasn't capable of doing it for me.
I just feel
For me. Personally, the challenge was sticking it through. So if I started something and initially I would start something, I'd be like, oh, I can do that. And then I start to do it, and then I start to get discouraged because I'm like, oh, this is harder than I thought. A lot of the time I would end up like saying, it's not worth the time, or it's not worth the, and so I wasn't able to really hold myself accountable for like those projects that not everybody will do, but those are the same projects that will push your career forward, that will push the needle forward, because not everybody's going to do it, so that's what makes them special.
Right.
But I would always like psych myself out and say like, no, I would fall into that category of like somebody who didn't finish a project like that. So now that I'm kind of in a collective or in a group,
I know you keep saying it's collective.
I don't know why.
No one's going with you on
no,
this.
no.
We're not riding
now
with
that
you.
I'm with this production company.
That's better. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, you can do that.
Now that I'm with this
I don't
production.
know what the fuck a collective is. It sounds like a bunch of
small
groups.
A bunch of. Now that I'm with, now that I'm working with Chris, Marvin, April.
Solstice Entertainment. That's
Solstice ENT.
That's what we got.
The accountability factor is like, for me, it seems like it's been the missing link to like everything that I've been trying to do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
sure.
it's kind of proven that then I've just been getting in my own way, and now that I have friends to kind of hold me accountable for what I need to do, and like collaborate and be open to different ideas and all that, like it makes it a lot easier, but it also makes it a lot more enjoyable, because like when you come with an idea and you're like, oh, I think this is funny, and then like you put it out and like nobody else thinks it's funny,
That's just whack.
It's like it's the worst feeling. But now that you have like friends to kind of say, yo, I think this is funny, and them tell you, you can do better, how about this, how about you add this with it, that makes it a lot. That makes the process a lot.
It's as a collective.
Yeah. Yo, why are you calling it a collective? Like it is a collective of like.
It sounds weird. I'm just going with that.
Whatever.
What you know what it is, and what I realized the most is that we all have different talents.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're all really good at certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do it by yourself, you can be a jack of all trades, like a master of none kind of thing. We all have people that have different strengths, and they all kind of come together when we start doing any kind of production thing. And that's really the beauty of it. That's why you need a crew. Like I think Jay-Z, I want to say it was in Reasonable Doubt. He was like, if everybody in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, nobody will fall because everyone would be each other's crutches, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everyone's holding each other up. And so I'm not, like I'll put it out there, I'm not the best writer in the group because I write comedy. I can be funny on stage, but to write a sitcom is not what I've done, and that's not what I'm good at.
Right.
But Marv and April are good at that. And so they pick up that part of it.
Yeah.
And you're good on the music side. I'm the goofy comedic relief dude, and I'm on that side. And so we all have different talents, and we kind of come together as a collective.
See, I told you were gonna love it.
I don't love it. I'm doing it
You
just to mess
used
with
it
you.
on your own by yourself.
I use it and then laughed immediately. I'm making fun of you.
But it came so.
But when you come
naturally.
together, I never even used that word in my life.
You just did. Okay.
Until now.
Into
Solstice ENT it's I don't know. We think it can be something really special. I mean, 2018 is going to be the year of that. We haven't really posted anything this year, so we're kind
just
of
wait on it.
Yeah, we're kind of telling you guys, hey, look out, that new dope shit is coming. But we haven't even this is kind of part of what it is. But
Yeah.
we have a lot of ideas and we have a lot of things in pre-production. Some things have been produced already. We just haven't actually posted it. And
everything is super calculated.
yeah,
Like,
and we give that up to April because April is
whew.
she's like Mother Goose. She runs.
She's Oprah. She's literally Oprah in this thing.
She runs everything.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how disorganized I was.
Oh, dude.
Until she came along and was like, let's get on the schedule.
I told you that's why initially, like when we first all, because this all really kind of happened because you and Marv had kind of had that relationship already with comedy, and you know when I came in and I found out that Marv was a comedian and an actor and a theater actor, then I was like, oh, and then so like Marv and I started to talk a little bit, and like we would, hey, how's your audition? Are you going out a lot? This and that, and then we kind of just like one day, I think we had like a party or something here,
right?
And we were right over there, and me, you, Marv, and April were standing right there, and I was like, and like, cause we were already, me, you, and Marvin were already talking about stuff,
right?
And so we were like, oh yeah, like I have this idea, I think it'd be funny, like I don't know if you guys want to shoot it, and I was like, by the way, April needs to get in this too, cause April and I went to school together, and I've already been hip to like everything April's been doing prior to us kind of linking up. So I just thought it was, I didn't know what was going to come of it, but I knew that April had a strength. I knew that you and Marv had already kind of had that relationship and you guys were strong in your guys' field. And then, me, I was, to be honest, when I first, I was like, yo, like, I don't know what I'm going to contribute, but I know that, I need to make a change in terms of, how I kind of move within this industry.
But you got pushed though.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, and
you got pushed by being around people who you thought were also doing good stuff. And this is actually really the point of having a crew because when you ride solo, your only barometer is yourself, right?
Exactly.
It's like, how do I do today? I did well. I did poorly. Okay, let me go back to my drawing board.
Yep.
When you're around other people who are doing stuff in the same field you're trying to do it in, when they start doing well, you say, can I match that or can I learn from that or can we collaborate and kind of make it something special?
Yeah.
So there really is something special about having people around you, though. I think it makes everybody better, or it should anyway.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me was that
it's like the sixth for me.
Dude, now I forgot what I was gonna say, but look, you started this for me.
Listen, but you've been killing it on the podcast.
I know. See, it's like when you pick stuff up from other people. It's just like I can't be saying it. But no, what I was gonna say was
you can start wrapping it up now.
It's
a
mini.
podcast mini. So
no, it's a podcast mini.
Yeah.
I just think I'm super grateful for for just being around you guys. And the biggest thing I was gonna say was that in LA you tend to find people that are it's hard to find genuine people and make actual friends. You know what I mean? Because everybody's kind of out for themselves.
Sure.
And it's and so that's what I was telling Chloe the other day. I was like, I finally found a group of friends that do the same thing as me. That are you know what I mean, and are genuine people. And that's been one of the biggest blessings of 2017 for me. Because now it's okay, cool. I found my squad. Because I was gonna go. I was gonna look on the East Coast. I was gonna move. I was gonna be I need to find a collective of people. And then
just collective things.
Oh my god! And so
I'm not gonna let you live collective or for me down.
And so now I found that. So now I'm like, oh well, I found something steady. I don't need to make that move. So yeah, I think 2018 is about to be super popping for all of us. Collectively, and individually.
I'm okay with collectively. I'm not okay with collective.
Okay, Petty Wap.
Fair enough.
Good God.
But ultimately, I think we kind of agree on the same thing. I'm sure some of you listening have this going on in your own lives, that when you have people around you that push you to do better, then everyone kind of gets good. And ultimately, where you can go, I think, is a lot higher, right? There's no rogue people in LA or New York or Miami, wherever people live who are listening to this. There's no rogue people making it to the top. Everyone has a crew. You have your lawyers behind you, people who've known you since you were a kid, people who you can trust, your confidants. You got to have people around you to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And when you don't have those people and you somehow get some kind of status, that's when people fall, right? You don't have people to hold you up. And because we have a crew, I think it keeps us, everyone's accountable, keeps us all on the same page, and it keeps us from having, like, a big head. Because even during this process, like, you know, you've had plays, like Marv's been featured on LOL Network doing this thing. April's been on TV.
Yeah.
I've been slacking. All right, I'm putting it out there.
But you've been on stage. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, I was on stage before Solstice ENT, but to be fair, you know, but we all been kind of doing stuff even during this time, and we each support each other's dreams and goals, and it just kind of keeps building. So, 2018 is about to be the year of Solstice ENT.
Dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for everything that's about
This
to
music
happen.
though, it's about to drop.
Look, don't tell him too much.
I didn't. Okay,
Don't tell him too much.
Music's a broad topic. I didn't say anything.
Look, you said Solstice ENT in the same sentence.
Listen, I get it. I mentioned music, but that's a broad thing. They don't know exactly what that means. But you're right. Maybe I said too much.
Yeah.
We'll let it all come out next year.
Keep it on the DL until that release party. Hey, we should have a release party.
Shut up.
For whatever we're doing.
You gotta keep them on. You gotta keep them on. Need to know
Keep 'em
on
on there.
that Wale.
I'm telling you,
It's a
dog.
good song. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. This has been a little podcast mini for y'all to get you through the holidays or through your drive home or whatever.
Just taking this
What?
I didn't say. I forget.
Jesus. All right, cool. Thank y'all for listening. Have a good holiday. Tell people you love them.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Deuces.